Broadcast is live.
Yeah. Broadcast is live.
Oh, it's live. Okay, I guess I better get off my phone.
Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, we're live. I see us. All right.
You can see a little table here.
Hopefully, A Bricks. Wesley Meadows. She says she's ready for the patiently waiting. Wesley Meadows. It's a he, not a she. Sorry, Wesley. All right. Just sit right there, dude. Like, I mean, you do this every time, dude. Like, come on, man. Yeah, you good right there, right? You fine, right? Sit right there. Open your box and build, right? There's no he do this. Lego Spidey do this all the time. Come here. So y'all know I'm not talking to myself. Come here, dude. Hurry up. Hurry up. All right, never mind then. Marchie, come. Open up your box, dude. Now here you go.
You're famous.
Never mind, dude.
Never mind.
Like, you still in your pajamas and everything. It's Lego Spidey.
Never mind.
I want mine. I wish I was in my pajamas still.
All right, there's Lego Spidey. So I'm really talking to an actual live person right now.
Hi.
Hi, yeah. All right, go bye-bye now. All right, go bye-bye. Go bye-bye. See you. All right, go over there, dude. There's no way you can build right there. There's no way you're going to hit your head, dude. There's no room down here. Kids, man. Kids.
Wow, this is a trip. Yeah.
Gotta open up your
What's everybody building?
I'm gonna continue the Speed Champions thing, man.
That's a good
I got it. So and this is the one I really wanted to open anyway. So
What about you, Jermaine?
Taking apart Lego Voltron for parts.
Whoa!
You got, wait, bro. What you about to do with that? You putting in the parts? Why, dude?
Well, I'm trying to build like another 80 Transformers, so he's going to be sacrificed.
Oh man,
he had a good
about that, dude. I don't know what to say, dude. Like, you just snatched my heart.
I mean, if I need to build another one, I'll build a better one. It's me.
It's not going to be that one. That's the.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm like, for real? You're gonna break away the Voltron for pieces, though, or you say you're gonna do something else with it?
Yeah, I'm gonna just break them apart for pieces.
All right. Clint, I see you guys staying busy with some builds that you guys bought, right?
Oh well, we've been doing live streams every day at 10 o'clock for our Instagram followers, and it's been working out really well. People are really enjoying it. I feel like, well, especially because a lot of people who follow us are out here on the West Coast and a lot in California, and we're on this shelter at home thing. We're not really supposed to leave. It's not a full lockdown, but it's like the next step.
So if you technically go outside, will they stop you? Like
no. It's not like that yet. I mean, it's not like that yet at all. We just, but you're just not supposed to. We can walk the dog and go places, but you're just not supposed to really go out and be around other people unless it's absolutely necessary.
Okay.
So we've been. Richard's been working from home, and I am not working right now because all the schools are closed. But yeah, so we have a backlog of sets. So we've just been getting on and building and talking to people, and I've heard from a lot of people they really are enjoying it, and it's helpful for them to have like interaction with people or whatever. So yeah, it's been good.
I find a lot of people find the show very entertaining. So big ups to everyone that all the contestants. I wanted to single-handedly, thank everyone for, just the amazing job. We certainly did the best, and it's such an entertaining and friendly show. That's the feedback, that I get from it. A lot of people enjoy the show. A lot of people are very entertained with just the dynamic of the contestants, just the builds themselves. So kudos to Fox and the network and the production for putting such an amazing, talented group of people. You guys are just amazing.
Well, I don't want to give him all that props, man. Look a little bad, man.
But,
You know, I'm just gonna be real, man. I'm gonna be real. You know, I'm thankful for the situation, but you know, again, I ain't gonna give him all that. You know, I ain't gonna put no sprinkles on top of the ice cream cone. You know,
I think they did an amazing job. I think they picked great people. I mean, Flint, you were right there in front of me, you know, in the whole casting process, you know.
Yep. Yeah.
And yeah, I'm sure you won't forget that.
No, well,
yeah, even then, I think, did I see you, Jermaine, in casting? Were you there what was it? You were there that Friday or that Saturday? I'm not too sure.
I believe so, because didn't we get picked up in the cab together, or was that like for the full show?
They all sort of blend together, right?
Yeah, I could have sworn I saw you in final casting. I'm not too sure. I mean, I would have peeped out Mel from the rip. But yeah, I could have sworn was he Flynn?
I don't remember. I don't think they were. You guys did Mel and Jermaine? Did you guys audition together?
Yeah, we were the first group. We were the first.
Okay, yeah, you guys were on a different day than us. Yeah. But it was. Okay. Did you remember that you and your dad were behind us, and Christian was in front of us?
Yeah, yes,
oh, yeah.
I remember that.
And Aaron was there too. So, I guess we're not really supposed to talk about too much. It was, I remember that was an interesting time. It was fun. It was cool meeting lots of new people.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So,
I gotta pick something to build. I've been building so many sets that I'm starting to run out of small ones, and we're gonna have to start on some of the bigger ones. As it is, I don't know where we don't have room for all of the small ones that we built. So we'll see.
Are these the sets that you bought while you were, on away filming?
A couple of them, but a lot of them were like the Stranger Things set we bought when it first came out. We really wanted that, and the roller coaster we wanted really bad, so we got that. But we don't have room for the roller coaster. It's huge, and but some of them are the stuff that we bought when we were down there. Okay. But also there's like door prizes from conventions and prizes from conventions and stuff like that. So we have a little bit of a backlog.
Okay. Yeah, man, I didn't think we were, the love we got from Brooks Cascade, man.
That was crazy.
I had to do some rearrangements, man, because I had to fly with that stuff.
I know. I got the Batman 66 Bat Cave, and I had to take it out of the box and pour them all into a bag that I carried on, the whole thing into a bag that I carried onto the plane.
Oh, wow.
So we worked on this Ewok Adventureland with Boone and Perry. And we made the sign for it, and I think it was only going to be once that this whole piece was together that everyone involved was going to have all this stuff together, and we needed more room for Lego that we bought, so we actually smashed our
we just kind of
and put it in a bag,
throw it all into the box. Like, okay, this is it. Okay,
to make room for more bricks.
But we knew it wasn't gonna. It was it was a
one-time thing.
Yeah, the Ewok Adventureland was like a one-time show, and so it was fine. It was not like anything we needed to keep together. But yeah,
we got the pictures. So that's good, man. You got the pictures. So.
Oh, and speaking of Voltron parts, I gotta show you. We won a couple of awards for Ewok Adventureland, and this is one of them. It's the The Force Will Be With You Always award. And so the two guys, these twin brothers, are hilarious. They were running the Star Wars thing, and they were telling me how they make all of their trophies out of rare parts. So this is Voltron right here.
Right. Yeah.
Voltron. This is these gold ones are from the Lunar Lander.
Okay.
This is from some sort of Millennium Falcon model. I'm not sure which. Something rare though. And then the cool thing is they make them with the little clip on them that comes off the stand, and it's supposed to look like, like a metal.
That is so dope.
Okay. Yeah, it's really cool.
That is
we got a few people in the chat. We got Steve Reynolds from Down Under. He says hello, everyone. And you got Gallagher.
What's up?
It's still just me up there, Mel.
Okay, she's a big fan. All right. There's some what's it? Iron Ski said, I like that Iron Ski. Iron Ski says there's a season 2. Me too. Says Flynn, Insta live feed is one of the things I look forward to from Angel. So your Instagram live feed is a big hit, my man. Keep doing it.
Oh, thank you. Thanks so much.
Let's see. Says Denton said he tried the bridge challenge at home and it held 110 pounds before breaking.
Nice.
Whoa. Nice.
Awesome.
Hey Mel, I'm still the only one on screen, and I need to go get a set. So let's get everybody back so I can escape.
Oh my bad. Hey, you're on there for a little while. The solo, been watching.
There we go.
Watching.
Richard's gonna take over.
Watching you. What's going on, you, Richard?
How do?
Richie Rich.
All right,
Man,
man.
look at
Put work away, man. Work ain't going on. What's going on, my friend? What's going on?
Well, I'm working from home. I've got my Office version 2.0. I actually took my entire workstation and work chair from my office and brought it home. Because I tried with my normal stuff and it wasn't really happening.
Well, you gotta feel like you're at work. I get it.
Yeah.
You have the ambiance, like
I get to have my dog in the office now, so that's good.
Yeah.
Cool stuff. Cool.
Yes, man.
Manny, you have an enormous city there. That's so many buildings. That's awesome.
Yeah, man. Show us what you got there, Manny.
The best part about this is portable. I could break it up, and just assemble it wherever. I usually take this to my parents or to my dad, once we have like all the girls and all the kids over, and I want to show off the Legos and we want to make like a play day out of the whole thing. But thanks, thank you. Took a long time. People ask me how long did this take, and I mean certain buildings are just like 8 or 7 years old. Really can't tell you how long this whole thing took. Years, basically, but this is just like a small portion of like my bigger city. That's why
you kind of got like a Latin feel to it, almost like a Cuban town or like a Puerto Rico town a little bit. Like I noticed with some of the buildings, you got a couple old style buildings with the colors, man.
Yeah, and this initially started as a subway. So this was like a whole underground subway, and then I just started making buildings on top. And then the best thing about this is the creativity of Lego. You can just play with this for hours, and I made it that you could take things to the part and you could actually get in here and really play with it with minifigures. So yeah, this city is just like true delight. I mean, it's so much fun. Yeah. Yeah, took it out. Let me see if I probably add more subway. I have it out. Yeah, see if I can draw a little bit more inspiration. I'm trying to find what to build. I actually whipped this out like a few days ago. I was thinking about doing a boat or whatnot to keep me busy with this quarantine, but my niche is really like modular buildings. So I'm here thinking I could add more to the subway and draw some more inspiration on doing a building. So that's where I'm at with everything. I mean, this week I was actually sorting, did good on that, and now, I think I'm ready, to start doing some mocks.
Okay.
Got the pieces sorted, which is great. So that's what I've been up to.
Okay.
I've been up to.
Good deal. I ain't gonna do you up there, Flynn. I ain't gonna leave you up there.
Okay, so I decided to finish putting together the limited edition Batman Batmobile that they gave away when you bought the big Batmobile.
Oh man, you're slow walking that thing, man. Come on, man. You ain't get that thing built yet.
Well, no, because I like, so it's really, I have this weird thing that depending on what stream I'm on, I do different sets for each stream. So this is my Lego Masters group stream model.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Okay, now I gotta find where we stopped with this.
So I'm kind of bummed out a little bit, but in good reason. I know, you gotta, we're going through this. Everybody's going through this quarantine thing, and a lot of people are taking a lot of losses and stuff like that, man. But we had a whole schedule set, for tour, man, and it kind of got put on the back burner for the time being. So kind of, a little down and out.
Yeah, I feel we were really excited about Virginia, and we're excited about Chicago.
And Philly.
We're supposed to go to Philly
next month.
Yeah.
So hopefully that's still happening.
I mean, anything with Chicago, right? We're still on for that, no?
Yeah. They actually, from what I heard, they actually they're full on for Chicago, man. And I think that they put Indy aside so they can start planning on Chicago, because I think Chicago's at that time where a lot of this stuff would be, a lot of this restriction stuff will start being lifted. So, but I mean, think about it, man. If you run in like a Lego event show, throughout the year, man, that's March, that's April, that's May. That's 3 months that you're going to be out of work, or because those are the months that this whole thing is going to carry over to. And that's pretty steep, man. It's like it's a big hit.
Yeah, it's true.
But I had my sights on, man. I'm thinking, we're gonna go meet some people and everything like that, man. And then this happens out of the blue, and put a halt to it,
Yeah. Well, at least we get to still meet like this and see each other, and
True.
It was great in Portland.
Yeah, it was really great seeing everybody in Portland. That was a really amazing time.
Yeah. Portland was insane. That's what I was telling Jermaine. That's a dude. You was there. If you were there, bro, you lose your mind, man, because it was insane. The people showed up in Portland, man. They definitely showed up.
I've never seen anything like that, and I've been to like a fair number of events, and that's that was something like you only see that kind of stuff at like Comic-Con, like Comic-Con stuff.
Yeah, it was like a Comic-Con feel, man, because it was packed. It was elbow to elbow.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, how about you? You building anything?
I am working on my mock for Chicago. And so,
Yeah, that's right. You did say that you had not to cut you off. It's this that you had something. You were working with some people out there.
Yeah, with Troy and Jesse. And so we're doing the Spider-Verse. That's what we're doing. So we're doing
that sounds awesome.
Yeah. So we're excited about it. And so we've been working on that. And it's pretty cool because I like the collaborations because it allows like the people that you're working with, it allows them to look at your project before you're done and say, hey, look, add this or add that, or I think it's better if you did this, so and it's cool, I'm learning a lot from those two guys.
That's great. Yeah, we had lots of when we were working on our Ewok Adventureland sign, we had a lot of like video chats with Boone about how it was going to attach and all that stuff.
Yeah, I was going to ask you guys. I mean, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you guys got together, right? Planned to do that Ewok Village. I mean, by the way, that was amazing, and it looked huge too. So
thanks. It was massive.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a fun set. Oh, that's fun.
We love working on stuff like that. That was our first real collaboration. I would totally do it again.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So Steve says sick of being indoors, but plus side is that he don't have to go out. So yeah, you don't have to go because
Well, I know so many people who are super introverts, and this is just like their day to day. So that
this is it, man. This is it. He says I can borrow his Sanctum too.
Nice.
Sanctum Sanctorum.
Yeah, I gotta actually, Steve. I gotta make I'm adding a Sanctum Sanctorum to it, but it's not gonna be the one that we know. It's the actual. I gotta make the one that they had in Japan, like Tokyo, Japan. And it's funny because you only saw the inside of it. You never got to see the outside of it on Doctor Strange. So it's gonna be strange to come up with the concept, of a Tokyo Sanctum Sanctorum. So I gotta figure out, I could do an old style building inside of a cyberpunk city.
That sounds awesome.
Billsy is in the house. What's good, man? What's good with you, man?
What? Hey,
Billsy, tell me, man. Look, wait a minute, hold on a second. Check this out. Hey, Billsy, I like Billsy. Billsy, tell me, man, how does it feel to be replaced with season 2? Me and Billsy got a rough relationship. You gotta understand it. Now, me and Billsy, we go way back, so I could tease Billsy like that. Billsy, oh, we got a new guest.
Hey, Sam.
Sam, what's up, brother?
Billsy said he's not gonna lie. He's gonna cry a little bit. He said a little bit. But it's like Billsy. It's like getting a new baby brother or sister that's added. You get to put them in headlocks, like I do this little guy here. You put him in headlocks, and you get and I'm not touching him. I'm not touching him. Don't want nobody get the wrong idea. I'm not touching him.
Manny, your Lego room is awesome.
Thank you.
Like I love it. I want that.
Why?
Thank you. I mean, just a little bit. This is just like part of the city. The most fun of it. But yeah, I just want to add more to it. I actually started sorting. With this whole quarantine thing. And yeah, I got a boat here, but I'm probably gonna do like another building soon. So that's what I'm projecting.
It's beautiful. Wow, nice divine mosaic there, Sam. That looks great.
Yeah, man, that mosaic awesome. That you just did looks incredible.
Yeah, it's like Ursula divine.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah,
that Joker and that
thing is awesome.
Yeah,
divine film.
It's really good.
Thanks. It was a long week. It was super fun though.
That Joker and that Harley Quinn, amazing. You outdid yourself on that. Yeah, they look good. Very good. Good work. Yeah, I was really impressed with those. I really like those.
What are you working on? Everyone.
Oh.
Me, well, again, I'm just sorting. I was sorting pieces out.
Taking this apart.
I want Voltron too. I want him.
I'm building the limited edition Batmobile, the '89 Batmobile. Oops.
Wait.
We started it last time. Last time we all had a stream together. So it's going a little slow.
So what show is next? Like all the stuff is getting pushed back. I know Philly Brickfest is supposed to be hitting in October.
Yeah.
So our next one would be what? Chicago, right? Right, Sam?
Oh, he went away.
Sam!
Yeah, I think it is Chicago.
Yeah, I think Chicago. Yeah.
Well, they had one this month too. In Kentucky, they had some what was it? Another Brick World or BrickCon in Kentucky, but I'm pretty sure that's done.
Okay.
And then yeah, there was nothing for May. The Brickfest is for August and October for Virginia and New Jersey, correct?
I know October is also Seattle.
Okay.
Yeah.
October, Seattle. Okay.
All right. I have no idea where.
Damn.
And then I'm pretty sure you guys are interested for July for Legoland in
I got a
New
phone
York.
call. Sorry.
Legoland, New York. That's right.
That would be pretty cool.
You know, it's gonna be so difficult to get in that place.
I'm not building anything.
Yeah, it is. When is that? July?
Yeah, July 4th, right?
No, July. Oh my God.
It's gonna be so difficult to get in that place. Number one, it's new, so everybody gonna want to see it.
Yep. Oh, I think we lost Sam. I think he's having connectivity issues.
We'll catch up to him.
Wow, I'm on the last bag.
Let me see what the chat's talking about. This is
will be
Rick
done.
in Seattle. Says Billsy said he'll be in NYC. Oh, so you moved it to December, dude. All right, Billsy, look, that dude BX is in that area, in the NYC area. So definitely when you hit the US, hit your boy up so we can go hang out. Billsy's supposed to be getting married in New York.
Wow, nice. Congratulations.
From Australia. He's coming.
Sweet.
It was supposed to be this summer, but of course, with all the stuff going around, a lot of stuff got pushed back. So, Billsy had to wait a little bit. So, it looks like he's pushed it back to December.
Yeah, cool. Aaron is kind of going through the same thing right now.
Just have Flynn talk about his Instagram challenge. Okay, Denton, let's talk about Flynn's Instagram challenge.
Oh, our Instagram challenge. Okay. So we just wanted to, because I told you we've been doing these live streams. So we just really wanted to get people involved in, just watching us build, I'm sure is fine and all, but getting people to build is fun. So I suggested that everybody go into their minifig collection, pull out a minifig of choice, whatever, or pull out one random, and then take either an 8x8 or a 16x16 plate and build a little scene around the minifigure. Okay. So it's geared for everybody to share in their artwork, and then also to hopefully encourage people who've never built their own stuff before to try and build something out of their imagination. And I found that's how we started building MOCs, was with a minifigure and building a little scene for it.
Okay.
And then I'm having people just send us the photos over direct messenger, and then we're gonna compile them and post them to our Instagram stories and our on our Instagram page.
Okay. Nice. Good deal. So the question I'm gonna ask you, because me and Jermaine sat back and we watched last week's episode. Man, number one, being a short order cook is very hectic. And that was a short order type of show.
Yes.
You're building off of somebody's order, right?
Yeah.
How many hours was that last challenge again?
It was 8.
8. Okay.
Wow.
And then there was I want to say there was another couple of hours for the twist.
Okay.
Go get another set, dude.
Yeah, Mel, keep going.
Oh, so tell me, man, how was the? Oh, I'm sorry, I was talking, dude. I'm sorry. What'd you say? That was the only set you had? I know you got way more. I know you got way more Lego upstairs, yo. You got stuff you didn't even build yet. All right. Okay, dude. You go do some homework, dude. Do some homework. You don't want to. So, tell me. I mean, how was the experience of having kids? Like, because to me and you, some of that stuff. Like, I'm listening to the story that they came up with. Like, I never heard of cuckoo magic. I never heard of the ticker waker or ticker. Yeah, I never heard of it, dude. I'm
right.
sorry.
Nobody had.
Nobody tell me. I never was written a story before bed. They just, hey kid, get in the bed. I'm sorry. I missed out on that stuff, dude. I missed out. I'm sorry. So just tell me, because some of that story, like as an adult, you look at that story and you get totally confused. So now you have to kind of put your shoes in the kids' shoes and see it from their view. So tell me about the experience of what you experienced like on Wednesday.
Well, I mean, so I work with kids.
Mm-hmm.
I teach Lego engineering classes. So I kind of have a handle on like weird stories from kids because they come up with. I mean, they can put like three bricks on a plate, and they will have an entire story, like a whole life story about like what happened, and usually it involves lava. I'm kind of surprised there was no lava involved, but it was a trip, like trying to envision what somebody else has to wants to see in such a short period of time. Because we only had a very little bit with the kids, but it was, I don't know. I had a hard time because if you think about it, and if you looked around the room, like everybody's version of the Taker Waker was different. Like everybody had a different kind of thing. So So when you're talking about making up a character, it could be interpreted any way, and trying to interpret something when you don't have that's why it was funny when we got to ask them about the parts on the twist. So Noelle was the girl we had. She was so cute and fabulous.
Yeah.
She wanted to do this. She wanted us to make a weed monster. And so I was actually able to ask her, I was like, oh, okay, so what does that look like? And she was like, he's got long arms and fingers that are dark brown and light brown. Like she had a whole description. So that was actually a little bit easier.
Okay.
But just hearing the words and not being able to have them explain until they saw it was interesting. And actually a lot of the kids said that that the Taker Waker that we made was like how they imagined it. And of course that one kid said it looked like his grandmother. And,
that was hilarious, man.
Yeah, that was pretty great.
Yeah.
But it was, interpreting somebody else's vision when you don't have the time to really sit down and talk to them about it is very difficult. So you just kind of have to be like, okay, well, what do I see as, what do I think a book chicken looks like? Is it, the body of the chicken a book, or is it like reading a book? Or it's like that's up to interpretation, and the kids definitely let you know if you were on the mark or not.
Yeah, I saw it, man. Like at one point, I think that like Mark and Boone would, they were feeling good about it, and then all of a sudden it seemed like the rug was starting to slip from underneath them. And it was like, man, at one point you're way up here, and in the second, in the blink of an eye, they're talking about negotiating the brick, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Like, say what?
It is very true. But it was still fun. I mean, I had a good time with that one actually. Yeah. Once I got past a couple of hurdles, but yeah, that's why I suggest if you're ever building something for someone else, make sure you get really specific instructions, because it's easy to interpret anything like that anyway.
Okay.
Very true.
Well, it's okay. This is gonna sound really weird, but I was just thinking. So I'm playing this video game right now, and all of the characters speak in kind of a gibberish, and they all sort of have the same voice. And I was just imagining that every single person who plays that game has a different interpretation in their head of what that character's voice actually sounds like.
Right.
So like to me, it's like maybe he's like an uptight British guy, and to somebody else, maybe, he's from New Jersey, or like, who knows, right? Like it's just
roll heavy in New Jersey, man. They do.
But so it's kind of the same thing. Interpreting, different people are going to interpret something in their own way.
Yeah,
so.
That's true. Yeah, man. I saw like Tyler and Amy's built, man. That daggone carrot, man.
That carrot was insane, and up close, I mean, it was. I gotta say, when I saw them like with it even just partially constructed, I was like, yeah.
That carrot was ridiculous, man. And it's funny because they were teasing it since the beginning, and I'm thinking that they didn't use that footage from like some other show, either Australia or like the UK or something like that. And
talk about it. Yeah, me too.
It never dawned on me. So when he planted that thing up on that build, I said, there it is.
Yep.
I was like,
carrot.
Yeah.
Man, same thing. I thought that was from like something different. I'm like, where is this doggone carrot from? And then it appears on this episode, and I'm like, okay, so that's where this whole carrot bit came from.
Yeah.
Amazing though. That was an amazing build.
Yeah, it was incredible, and the construction of it, like when you could see it up close and see how he built it, it was nuts.
Yeah.
But you guys did amazing work too.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys really rocked out. I was very impressed too with you guys built.
Oh, thanks. We were actually, we were pretty proud of it, and it was a little disappointing to hear. And I'm sure you guys know what this feels like. It's like when you feel really strongly about a vision or something that you had it, and then the Brickmasters would come and kind of be like, no, I don't like such and such, such and such and such and such. Those are the things that you purposely built. Those are choices you purposely made. So that's always hard to hear.
Yeah. I love the whole pop-up concept that you guys had.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, our whole point was to make an interactive toy that a kid would play with.
Right.
And be able, and they didn't show it so much on the show, but it had like multiple play features in the whole thing. Like the little weed monster guy, he had a lever that it was like there visible so that you could press it and make the little guy go up and down. And we had you might have seen them on the back wall. We had these little sparkle stars that we did, and they actually had a crank on them, and they were held together by a chain and gears on the back, and you could turn them, and they turned at all different speeds. And and the little spaceship that came up at the end, that one also had a lever. So it was meant to be like an interactive toy that you could, a kid could potentially play with.
Yeah.
That's amazing. It's like now that we're not on the show, we don't know all the things that they're not showing us.
Right. Right. I mean, I'm sure you can imagine, but yeah.
And I was talking with Jermaine about that. And I'm like, it's a lot of stuff that we're not going to see because they're just not going to show it to you. But I can imagine that they probably were running y'all through the mill, and and I'm sure like now you figure where we at. You're down to 5 teams now, right?
Yep.
So you're down to 5 teams, so that means there's more time for the producers to ask you those in-depth questions. And hey, remember this? Hey, can you come around the side of the table real quick and just you two just stop building, come around the side of the table. So when he said that there was problems with the bill, what was Jermaine talking about? You're looking up at the clock and everybody else is building. It's like, wait a minute, we don't have time for this. Wait, what were you talking about?
Right.
You want me to what? You want me to stop and?
Oh man, I can imagine Manny. Boy, but you want me to what?
No, just imagine my dad. Manny, what did they say? They want you to what? We're in the middle of something here. They want you to stop. Yeah.
Oh man, you know what? I got to tell you.
Don't even get my dad started on fantasy.
Oh.
I mean, you get my dad started on fantasy. He's gonna a fantasy? Man, don't get me started on no fantasy. That was our twist. That was our twist.
I tell you what, man, I miss Pops, man. Every morning he used to give me a hug, man, and say good morning, man.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we were usually the first ones on the van, you know.
Yeah.
I remember, you know, going downstairs in the lobby. I usually ran into Mark or Boone, you know,
on their cigarette break.
Yeah, we were usually the first ones in the van, you know. I mean, as far as me, you know, guys, I'm a dad, you know. I went out there with my dad, so my thing was to make my dad proud, you know, win or lose, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then I tell a lot of people, well, my dad was there as my hype, you know. My dad was here in my ear, like, hey, man, you know, keep doing that. What you need from me? Right. So that was, you know, nice, you know, that I had that fuel, you know, like right next to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, you know, it was just truly an awesome experience. You know, people keep asking me, you know, how was it? And I'm like, well, I was with my dad, you know, and I met you guys, you know, just another extended part of a new family, you know. So
yeah.
Yeah. Me, yeah, I came back from the show and actually moved, you know, like a few weeks ago.
Really?
And yeah, I'm here again, just trying to find again my niche again with all this madness that's going on. I did want to make more videos and you know, because a lot of people ask the questions, well, you know, you're 36 and you're a barber and you know you're bald and you play with Lego, and I'm like, yeah. So I do want to make more videos and, you know, put a lot of this stuff out and stuff. But yeah, we're just quarantined and, you know, everything I put on pause.
Yeah.
But, I mean, yeah, Dad's great. Misses you guys. He always, you know, asks about, well, yeah, you, Mel, he asks about you all the time.
Yeah, that's my dude, man.
Yeah. But, yeah, he's all right. Dad's all right. He actually picked up a small part-time, he's a retired truck driver. Mm-hmm. So he's doing some yard job work, you know, 20 some hours. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, they gave him a pause in his job right now, but he's doing all right. Sends everybody blessings and wishes, well wishes.
Awesome. We'll send him our hello. So, all right, let me ask a real question because I'm a real person here. Wait a minute. Before I ask, let me see. Yes, right. Okay. All right. So now that, folks, you know, here's a spoiler, folks. The contestants that you see up here, we all got voted off. So I spoiled it for you. So, because I need to ask my next question. So here's my next question, Flynn. Now that we all been voted off, do you think that we are eligible for season 2?
I don't think so.
Why not? We didn't win, right?
I know, but you know they're going to want to have a whole group of new people, and we're going to have to go through what Billsy's going through right now.
What we got to change our social because that's how they paid us. Got to legally change our name, and then you would have to grow hair, and I would have to shave my beard off.
That's doable. You know, they make male wigs now, you know, so that's doable. We can do that.
Yeah, they do.
They got tons of YouTube videos.
You got a barber right down there. I bet you he gave a few men some wigs, man. They sell men wigs and they put glue on it. We're good.
There you go.
Yeah, they do got those.
Oh my God.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, yeah, they do have another Lego Masters US. Will we participate or have any participation? I'm pretty sure not.
Hey,
man, what's going on?
Hey, man, hold on. You breaking all kinds of rules, man. You're not even supposed to be out and about, dude. You look like a walking hazmat, man. Come on, man.
Look, you see the gloves, right?
Yeah.
You see the gloves?
Corey, what's up, brother?
I'm heading home right now.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Bro.
I see it's raining out your way too, right? It's raining over here in PA.
So everybody building. What's everybody building? Because I feel left out. I feel like I should be driving and building at the same time.
Baby. Now keep both hands on the wheel, sir. Keep both hands on the wheel, please.
We're building the Batmobile limited edition gift with purchase thing.
Ooh,
I've been sorting. That's all I've been doing.
Sorting's never fun, man. I just leave it in the box, man, and I get to it.
I need to do some sorting.
Sorting's never fun.
Ultron apart.
We have so much unsorted Lego. It's really a bummer.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You save it for that rainy day, and the rainy day come, and you wait for the next rainy day.
Right. It's definitely a rainy day.
Yeah.
This rain is really good.
Wait, is this great?
Yeah, man. I don't see it. I don't see it hurting nobody. You know what I mean? Like maybe one. You know, they like somebody, and maybe I see them actually doing it. I think they'll pick one team to return. I see them actually doing that.
Oh, here we go.
They'll pick their favorite team, their one favorite team to return.
Check these fins out. Oop.
What you got there?
Nice.
Oh yeah, it's from the what's the name? Yo, hey, that could be a good mech for a mech.
Yeah, I'm just putting on the fins now. It's looking pretty cool.
Yeah.
Leave it alone. Nice.
Yeah. Not much left. Actually, no, there's maybe about 10 pages left here.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a good one.
Okay.
Yeah, this actually's got a lot of really great shaping with
I had that one. My thing is this, right? I'm building a Marvel city. I would love to build that and put that in my city, but I can't.
Why?
Rules against that because it'll rift the whole city. Like the whole city will crumble because it's Marvel, right? There's Marvel and DC.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I'd have took the city down if you did that.
So I'm gonna build it, but I'm putting it on the shelf. I'll put it up here on the shelf somewhere.
But then Mel, now you can do what is it? A Marvel city versus like a DC city.
There you go.
You could. That's a lot of work, man.
Maybe that's our
building, man. That's a lot of work, dude. That's a lot of work.
That's black.
Maybe that's our Lego Masters collaborative build. Everybody do a city block.
Yeah, that'd be neat.
That would be pretty good, though. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. So what you bringing to Chicago, Corey? What you bringing, man?
I'm definitely going to see if I can try to finish up my my Iron Man Chronicles that I started to build. So I already got my first scene. I'm working on that right now, where Iron Man, he gets out the cave with the Mark I suit. So I got a nice, I got some nice colors coming in and whatever. I'm hoping to have at least 12 scenes in order. So from the time he comes out the cave to the time he dies at Endgame.
Okay.
That's where I'm at.
Wait, what happened?
Oh wow.
So Corey,
this one has been out for a year.
I know. I finally watched it after you guys gave me such a hard time for not having seen it yet.
Yeah, we were taking it light on you. We were taking it light. Man, I bring people to tears when they tell me that I haven't watched it yet. What? You're a waste of life.
Yeah.
Wow, harsh.
Yeah, I do not. I feel bad when I do it after. I have to apologize.
Okay, so this is
you got a table for Chicago?
Wait a minute, hold on. Somebody watching the stream. Who watching the stream? Somebody watching the stream. Who watching the stream? Make sure if you're watching the stream, make sure you muting it.
It's not me.
All right, here we go. I think it's good. What'd you say now?
You got a table, like a display table for Chicago?
I do. when you talk to the point of contact,
Yeah.
tell him how many tables you need. I told him 3 because that's what I need for my collaboration there.
All right.
Oh, that's right, because they do it differently in Chicago, is what I understand. They have you actually like get a table as a builder, where other cons, at least all the ones I've been to, they have it all divided up by theme.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a disaster one time. First time I ever displayed, they put 2 of my mocks in 2 different locations, and I wasn't, I'm like, no, I don't think that's gonna work for me.
Okay, so you don't approve of the sections then?
Yeah, and then
all right, that's fair.
And then, but I mean, what they'll do is whoever you talk to, I'm sure they'll let you do what you need to do. They understand. And but like the only thing with doing that is that you kind of take yourself out of contention a little bit. Like whatever theme that you were supposed to be in, that person's not walking over to another theme to look for you.
Right.
Okay, that makes sense.
Can you give me that? That's yours?
Well, yeah, for Philly, I mean, I was planning the same thing. I was planning to get a table, and same thing you asked, who was going to bring anything down to Philly.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure if people wanted to share a table or anything like that.
If you want to do a collab like how Flynn and Richard did with Mark and Boone, I mean, we could talk about it. You guys want to do a Lego Masters collab for Philly?
We should.
An idea. Just give the specs to Jermaine there and let Jermaine do all the work, and we'll be all right.
When's Philly?
Take all the credit for it. So talking about different sections like we had a hand in it. Oh man. So we're like, yeah, we shut this all down right now. This is all me.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what you want to do, let's talk about what we want to do, what theme we want to do, or something like that. And then like we can roll with something,
Definitely, yeah. And again, the one what is it? Brick Fair that's in Jersey too in October.
You want to go to the one in not to knock the one in Jersey, but the one you want to go to is in Virginia, sir. It's a lot bigger.
August,
New Jersey. It's really big. It's probably one of their biggest ones.
Oh, Brick Fair, Virginia.
Yeah.
That's the one we were all talking about. Maybe we were going to go to, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's in August.
Yep.
Yeah, in August. Yep.
That's the one you definitely want to hit.
Oh yeah, we'll be there for sure.
Because the thing about it is like if you want to play the games, they'll have the games for you to play. Like they don't just have like one thing of games and that's it. Like if you miss, I don't know, like the part out game. Well, then they have part out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you'll never miss a part out game unless you just decide you're not going to do it.
What's a part out? Is that like are you talking like about a parts draft?
Yeah, parts draft. Yeah.
Got it. I love parts drafts.
Yeah,
so much fun.
Or even like vignettes. If you want to do the vignette challenge, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's so many of them, so you can't like just not miss them. Oh, dude, you totally messing up, dude. Don't ever come underneath this table again, bro. You know what I mean? Lego on the table. What are you doing? Stay right there, dude. Stay right there. I love you, but right now your trust is very thin right now. So you got to stay right there. You took everything with you. What are you doing, dude? Stay still. Whew, man, I'm glad I'm not a teacher.
Well, hell yeah.
Hey, come here, dude. Where you going? Stay right there, dude. Bill, you right there, dude. You like right here.
Gotta have that commanding presence.
Right,
yeah, exactly.
Lying.
They say don't move. They're frozen and they're frozen.
Oh man! All right, come back underneath the table. Dude.
Oh man!
Just be careful, dude. Just be real careful.
Ah!
Just be careful.
Nothing. I pulled an axle all the way out. I put one of the tires on backwards, and when I pulled the one wheel, it took the entire axle out from the body of the car. But it's fine. It's just one axle. But it's supposed to have like it's supposed to have some kind of like decoration on it, but I don't see how that's going to happen. Wait, is that right? See, this is why I don't put together cars. I am the worst.
He said I'm the worst.
Okay, so he says he's the worst with cars, right?
Can you reach it?
I'm just reminded that the car I designed for the quick challenge before the bridge didn't make it to the finish line. That was my design. It sucked. It rode up on the rails of the side of the road and acted like an emergency brake. So Flynn does better than me with cars because he teaches kindergartners, and those kindergartners probably make cars that reach the end of the track. But my next car will be stronger and better, just like my next bridge, our next bridge.
Just
right?
like the $6 million man. Oh, God.
Oh, bro, that thing, I'm telling you, man, that bridge challenge was giving me an ulcer, man.
Yeah, seriously.
It was giving me a real ulcer, man. I was like, man, because you remember they already told us, hey, look, Mel and Jermaine, you guys are you're going to be at the bottom two automatic because of the technicality and everything. So that kind of really dampened your mood like 10 times. And the first thing they did after they told us that was stick the camera in your face.
Of course.
And it was like, and they stuck the camera right in my face, and you could see you could see me just pout all the way through. Like I'm like, area. And at one point, I was ready.
You know what, Mel? I actually had to ask people because I'm watching on the phone. I watched that episode, and I'm over here like, did Mel just did he just swear? I'm like, did he just drop a bomb? I'm like. Because I could have, I'm watching it on my phone, and I'm not sure if it was just like the data, it was just glitchy or whatever, that it just paused, in that one moment that the camera was on you. So I'm over here asking other people that watch the show. I was like, did he just drop a bomb? Did he, and they muted it or paused it? That I missed that. But I could literally read your thoughts when they put the camera on you.
Yeah, man, it was close to, man, because I don't want to say his name, but the certain producer that like he handles everybody, you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And it came to a point where he pulled me aside and he was like, "Hey, what's wrong?" And I just thought to dude, look, man, I know we're going home, so I'm just ready to go home. Can we just go ahead and do like the bottom two thing and maybe go home because I can't stay here no longer. I was like, and that's sometimes I can't stay here no longer. I can't stay here another second, dude. I said another second, I can't do it.
Yeah, I get it. I was really, I thought when they showed that episode, they were going to show me after the car challenge because I was pissed. I wasn't mad that we did poorly. Like that was okay. It's a game and we play the game and sometimes we do well and sometimes we play less well. But I knew the bridge was coming up and I knew we needed pieces. And that 25-minute penalty meant we weren't going to get the pieces we needed.
Right.
And I was so mad because I felt like I understood how to build a bridge, but you can't do it if you don't have the parts to fill out your design.
Yeah.
And so I sat there and I just stared in the camera. Like I was so mad and I just like... I was like right at him.
I remember that. I ain't never.
Richard, I felt the same way when we did the half and half, and they had us sitting, and we're sitting there watching you guys build, and Will's like, man, you're so competitive. And I'm like, dude, if you don't stop with this pep talk, I'm watching everybody build here. Like, I'm trying to run out here and build too. So I could understand that sort of like frustration. I understand.
It was tough.
I had to get him with that, man. He kept saying, y'all so competitive. Y'all so competitive. I had to get him with that too. And you can see Jermaine just look at me like, like, bro, calm down.
He said, we competitive. We be in the top 2. We not in the top 2. He's like, bro, calm down. He's like, calm down, bro. I was like every time he come over here, he say that. That's what I'm tired of him saying that.
Did you see Crystal at the end of the sort of pep talk in the half and half challenge when she just like picks up her chair and slowly walks out?
Yeah,
she would not have it.
Just like goofy look on her face, like schlumping along with that.
Yeah, that was priceless.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so
that was.
I feel that. I can feel that, you know, and like that bridge challenge that you guys went through, you know, like I can feel you on that, Richard. Like I know you guys were there, like, you know what, this is just some. So
well, I mean, the thing. Okay, so Mel inspires me to do real talk when we're doing these live things. So we got there late. And by now, there were plenty of Technic. They were refilling the Technic like crazy.
That's what I was worried about, because I thought we'd have no Technic beams or pins, and we did have those.
But what happened was, by the time we got to the large plates, they were all gone. So there were no 16x16s. There weren't even 8x16s.
Wow.
We had to patchwork our whole road bed together with like 4x8 plates and 2x whatever.
A lot of
2x-N plates. A lot of 2x. So it was doomed from the beginning. Like it was like potato chips. Like it was literally like a quilt, like a basket. And there's no way it was going to hold any weight.
Yeah, we had beams every 16 studs underneath our truss, but we didn't have anything 16 studs wide to span between them. So, you know, I won't say, I'm sure maybe there are designers out there who could have designed stuff with the parts we had that would have held more than we did, but definitely that car challenge.
But that wasn't us.
Yeah, it wasn't us.
Well, I don't know if you guys know this about this model, but I just finished building the building the base to this, and it has a rotator so you can spin the car around.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You need to be motorized and just like turning really slowly. Hey, Corey. Hey, Corey.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, man.
I was washing my hands for like 2 minutes.
Very good.
All right, so I don't want to hear nothing. Doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
Wow. Well, I think, you know, we keep getting people asking if we'll do giveaways on our Instagram stream. And I mean, I like this, but I'm not a super Batman 89 fan, so maybe there's somebody out there that wants to win this. Maybe we'll do a little.
Leave the giveaways alone, bro.
That'd be pretty cool. I don't have nothing to give away though.
I know, we don't really either. I mean, unless you want, I don't know, Jermaine, you want the Batman deal?
Unless I give away like my Brago or something like that, I might do something like that.
Pretty cool. Well, of course, if any of you wanted it, you were welcome to it.
Yeah, just speak up. We'll send it to you.
Welcome, Ethan's Toy Lab. Welcome to the little build around we got here. Brick Hive is in the house. Brick Hive. Jesse.
These are my. Let me see. This is my troops.
Wow.
Yeah, they out here. And then I got what's her name? Naomi from what do you call it? From Bricks Cascade. I helped her find a tile 2x2 round Batman symbol. and she was looking for that in like one of those little pick a brick type thing, and I found it for her. So she just sent me a package with a Avengers edition of Iron Man when he's, I think it was, is the Avengers, is the scene where he's fighting one of the Tajari fighters in the sky, whatever, something like that. But she just sent it to me and I just got it. So I'm gonna do a video of that later on tonight. Me opening it up and everything. I sprayed it down with like Lysol and all that stuff. So I feel bad.
Cool.
But, yeah, man.
All right. Okay, now Corey gets to be the star.
Huh?
So now you get to be the only one on the screen.
Oh, I thought it was just the screen. Like, all right.
No.
So I didn't say nothing.
You were talking, so I gave you the floor there for a bit.
Oh man, if I knew that, I'd have, been more eloquent. I feel like I was kind of stumbling around a little bit.
Oh, I want to actually, can I address a comment? So somebody said that we should give the Batmobile away for our Instagram challenge, minifig challenge that we're doing right now. And I just wanted to say, like, the whole point of that is for it not to be a competition. It is meant for people to share their art. And I mean, one of the things I found is if you make it a competition, there's a certain number of people who won't engage because they feel like they're not good enough.
Okay.
They're like, oh, I'm not good enough to be in a contest or a competition. And I don't want people to feel like that. I just want them to feel like they can try something they've never tried before. And that it's like they don't have to worry about winning or losing.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
That is the best way to do it, my friend. So that it doesn't feel like, someone who does not have the, doesn't think they have the skill, they won't even enter because it's like, why embarrass myself?
Yeah, I've heard that from a lot of people not wanting to do like conventions or whatever. They're like, oh, I can't bring my stuff against all of that other stuff. And I was like, don't judge your work against anybody else's work. Like, just judge your work on your own work. Like, you're competing with yourself, right?
That was me.
Yeah.
I went to conventions and I just looked at all the work that they did. I was like, man, I could definitely do this. But I'm like, you know what? Maybe I can't. And I just was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do that because I'm just not there yet. I'm the type of person that's like, if I'm gonna do something, I want to give it my very best. And if I can't give it my best, I won't do it at all.
Oh, sure.
So it's like, but now I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna put all my stuff out there like that, like to show my, show my creativity, show my skill.
Absolutely.
I try to encourage that in my students. Well, right now, no students, but still, like, try to encourage that in my students.
All right, guys. I gotta hit it. It was great hanging out, seeing you guys.
All right. I think we're gonna recall it anyway.
Man, always good seeing you with your builds. You two guys do amazing. And yeah, I look forward to seeing more of your builds.
Thanks, Manny. You, Manny.
As far as you, I'm trying to like organize all my Legos. And again, I'm still in the process of moving. So like in the next few months, myself, I should be doing some videos about my Legos. And yeah, everybody's asking me, how did I get into Legos? And yeah.
I look forward to seeing that, man. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that too. I just gotta find time, in the midst of all this time.
Well, all right, folks, we are going to call it. Lego Masters are out. We appreciate every last one of y'all for watching. And
I just got here.
You're just leaving. I'm telling you, you're just leaving. You're just leaving. No, let me tell you, you're just leaving, sir. You're just leaving.
So I mean, yeah, you should definitely get together and talk about doing something for. When you said not Jersey but Virginia, Mel, what do you think?
Yeah, I would go to the Virginia one before the Jersey one.
Okay.
I mean, you definitely want to go to the Jersey one if you got the time to go to, but the Virginia one's a lot bigger than the Jersey one.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely doing Virginia, and then I mean the one for Philly is in October, so